Happy Friday the 13th. Yes, today is November, Friday the 13th, and I'm so excited to go over our Friday finale. Let's jump into it. So our first slide was a neat story, I guess, a Halloween display that was so realistic the police were called multiple times. Now this is pretty bad. I think this was in Dallas, so that's pretty gruesome. So glad Halloween's over. Second slide, I want to remind you about the winter coat drive. So please drop off any gently used or new coats by our office here on Highway 14 as we are doing a fundraiser, coat drive for Greer Community Ministries. That's our fundraiser we like to do, and so please bring those by, and we'll make sure they get to some folks who definitely are going to be needing them as things turn cold, and that'll be this coming weekend from what I hear. Moen has unveiled a new standalone smart water detector. So if you go out of town, I mean, you can know if something springs a leak at your house. So I'm going to make sure my neighbor knows about this. He had gone out of town and came back to a flooded home. And if he didn't know about this, you know, he wouldn't have had several, maybe $10,000 or $20,000 worth of work done to his house. So it was awful. So, but this is something new. Ring has announced they've got a fire risk that's prompted a recall on some of their Ring doorbells. It looks like some of them were bought through Amazon earlier this year, so you might want to go on the Ring website and check that out if you've got a Ring doorbell. So let's get into some numbers. I thought this was really, really neat information. So the average FICO score of folks in the United States has actually gone up over the last few months. And why do you ask that that's happened? Well, the stimulus check that a lot of folks received, about a third of them paid down debt, another third of them saved the money, and then the other third spent the money. So, but that, you know, caused a lift in FICO scores, which I think is just very interesting. Business applications have just gone through the roof since COVID started. So I guess everybody's at home and they're thinking, gosh, you know, I think I'll start my business now. I've been thinking about it. Now I've got time to do the planning and getting ready. So business applications are soaring. Another encouraging bit of news is change in consumer spending. Nationally, we're only down 3% as a country. Actually, South Carolina is up 6.1%. And you can see the other states in the country. South Dakota is down 11%. So, you know, not a lot of spending going on in South Dakota, but it's just neat to look at kind of what's going on across the United States. Top 3 reasons people aren't putting their homes on the market. Number 1, financial, well, not number 1, but number 1 on my slide, financial uncertainty. 34% said life's just too uncertain right now, which to me kind of seems like financial uncertainty. And then the third one, 25%, said COVID-19. So one thing I wanted to talk to you about here, well, a couple things. COVID-19, number 1, we as realtors, whether you're buying or selling, have COVID-safe procedures while you go look at houses. We can do things virtually. We've created a lot of neat things to let us still get people in homes when they need to. But I also wanted to point out that there is a cost to waiting. One of those costs could be higher interest rates. So get with one of us at the Expert Real Estate team and let's do a consultation and make sure that the cost of waiting is not going to impact you, because as rates go up, your purchasing power goes down. So I like to have that conversation. the last 7 days in the MLS. So in Greenville, we've had 401 new listings hit the market. In Spartanburg, 170. In Greenville, we've had 367 properties close and 133 in Spartanburg. So people are moving, people are buying and selling. A lot of people think that, around the holidays, people aren't interested in moving. Well, I can tell you that's wrong. So if you're thinking of buying or selling, reach out to us. Let's have that conversation, because interest rates are phenomenal. They are giving away money, basically. So, why not take advantage of it? Anyway, we thank you guys for watching, and let us know what you would like to hear from us. So reach out to us, make a comment, and make sure you like us on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. Thanks so much.